Hello, good day. How are you today? You're good, right? Okay. Are you ready for today's lesson? You are? That is good. Today in basic technology, we are going to be looking at energy. Okay? Our topic for today in basic technology, it's on energy. So are we ready for the lesson? You are right. Good. So firstly, we are going to be looking at the meaning of energy. Okay? Energy is the ability to do work or get work done. Energy is used to lift things, to heat up our food, give us light, power the car and generators, etc. A machine is an energy changer. It changes one form of energy into another more useful form. Something only happens when energy is changed from one form to another form. This enables energy to be used to do work. Okay? Energy is the fundamental need of our everyday life, so much so that the quality of life and even its sustenance is dependent on the availability of energy. Energy is everywhere around us and it takes different forms. Do we understand? Energy is the power to do work or make things change. It allows us to move, grow, and perform various activities in our daily lives. Okay? Energy is all about the ability to do work or to cause a change. Do you understand? That is good. So we're going to be looking at the forms of energy. Energy can come in different forms, okay? So we're going to be looking at the forms of energy. We have the kinetic energy, potential energy, chemical energy, electrical energy, thermal energy. So these are the forms of energy. Do you understand? We have the kinetic energy. It's the energy of motion, okay, like a moving car or a running person. It's a moving energy when things are moving. That's why it's called kinetic energy, energy of motion. Like when you're riding a bike or when someone is running. Okay? Another form of energy we have potential energy. Is stored energy. Potential energy is stored energy. Okay? Sometimes things have energy because of where they are. That is potential energy. Like a ball ready to roll down a hill. Do you understand? We have chemical energy. Energy stored in bonds between atoms and molecules and is released during chemical reactions. Do you understand that? Chemical energy is energy hidden inside things, waiting to come out. Okay? Like the energy in food. There's also electrical energy, the flow of electrons, powering devices like lights and electronics. Okay? Electric energy is the power that makes lights and electronic things work, like the energy in batteries. And lastly, we have thermal energy. Is heat energy produced by movement of particles in an object. Do we understand that? Heat energy, thermal energy. When things get hot, they have thermal energy. Like when you touch something warm. Okay? Like a hot cup of tea, the warmth of the sun on your face, or a heating stove. Do you understand? So these are the forms of energy, the types of energy, and these energies can change into each other. Okay? Do you understand? So we're going to be looking at the sources of energy. Sources of energy. What is the source of kinetic energy? The source of kinetic energy, movement of objects. Example, a running person or a moving car, a spinning top. So the source of kinetic energy is anything that's moving. Okay, anything that's moving. What is the source of potential energy? Position or state of an object. Remember, potential energy is stored energy. So the source of potential energy is position or state of an object. Example, a ball at the top of a hill, a stretched rubber band, a book on a shelf. So the source of potential energy are things waiting to happen or move. Okay? Like when you stretch a rubber band, it has stored energies waiting to be released. Or when a ball is rolling down the hill. Do you understand that? Good. What is the source of thermal energy? The source of thermal energy is from various processes. Example, sunlight, a hot stove, warm water. Remember, thermal energy is heat energy. So the source of thermal energy is when things get hot. Okay? Like sunlight, a warm stove, hot water. Those are sources of thermal energy, heat energy. Do you understand? Good. What is the source of chemical energy? Stored in the bonds of atoms and molecules. Food, gasoline, batteries. Energy hidden in things. The source of chemical energy is energy hidden in things like the food we eat, the gasoline in car, a battery. So the food we eat gives us energy, and that energy is converted to kinetic energy, which helps us move around, right? The gasoline in car, the fuel in car, it helps cars move, right? Electrical energy. What is the source of electrical energy? Movement of electrons. Example, electricity from outlets, batteries, lightning. So electric energy, the source is moving electrons, like lights, electronics, batteries. Do we understand? Good. So these are the sources of energy, of each energy, okay? Remember, energy can come from different places and change from one form to another. Do you understand? Good. So we're going to be looking at the uses of energy. What is energy used for? Why do we use energy? It is used for boiling water and cooking food. Energy is used for boiling water and cooking food. We can use the stove, gas to boil water and cook food, right? Energy is also used for producing light. Energy is used to make lights shine. Energy is used also for entertainment, broadcast, and television. Energy is used to entertain people. For broadcast, is used in television. It is used for preserving food or drink. Energy is used to power our electronic and machines. Energy is used to charge our devices, recharge our devices. It is used for decoration and advertisement. And energy is used for food storage. So these are the uses of energy, okay? Do you understand? Remember, energy is everywhere, helping us do different things in our daily lives. Okay? Good. So today's lesson on energy, we understood everything, right? We looked at the meaning of energy. We said energy is the power to do work or make things change. Then we looked at the forms of energy. We mentioned kinetic energy, energy of motion. Example, a running person, right? We mentioned potential energy, stored energy, like a ball at the top of a hill. Chemical energy, energy stored in bonds like food. Batteries. Electrical energy, power moving from electrons. Electricity. And lastly, thermal energy, heat energy, like the warm sunlight, right? So we now know the forms of energy. Then we mention sources of energy, the sources of the different energy we have. And lastly, we looked at the uses of energy. So we understood today's lesson on energy. Okay, that is good. So next we are going to be looking at our assignment. I'm sure we're going to be able to do our assignment, right? Define energy, list the forms of energy, state 5 uses of energy, and give at least 2 sources of energy with types. It's easy, right? I'm sure we're going to be able to do it. Okay, that is good.